Nimejaza unyama utadhani nimegrow amboseli, nadai mfuko nono kushinda tumbo ya toli ya za lakeside boy after benzo nadai meli, ndo nionyeshe definition ya grass to grace. Si rap nafanya dini na sioni nikibackslide, nitajiweka kwa sky juu mini star, mimi na do tuko kimoja ka rings kwa lugha Audi. Mungu nibariki na mabob kama mali na ndio maana shughuli kasi ya
Yo, hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Trades, and today with me I have a tale I took last week Monday that I'm going to share at the end of the video. I'm going to also share a screenshot of it just to prove you guys that this was a nice trade. I took it on Monday, and the basis of the trade was purely liquidity, structure and liquidity. Pure structure and liquidity. So welcome back to my YouTube channel. As I break down this trade, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, share and like the video. It helps to kufikia watu wengi. So kama kawaida, we do start off with the Asian session, and with me over here, this gray box, this is the Asian session. Okay, from 2 a.m. to from 2 a.m. to 7:45 a.m. in the morning. This is the Asian session. As you can see, there were sellers selling pressure. So you can say the Asian session was bearish. Okay. In white over here, this is the previous structure from yesterday. In the dotted line with the yellow, this one, the highlighted one. This one is the 15 minutes time frame. Okay. Over here is something I will finish with. This yellow is my entry criteria. Okay, so let's start. Tumeshika hapo vizuri. Asian session, previous structure in white, in yellow 15 minutes structure, previous structure. Okay, the purple rectangles are our support and resistance zones. Let me name that one, support and resistance zone. Perfect. The red and the green nitawaelezea kidogo tu. Now we start with the Asian. Because the Asian session tells us a story. Okay, and the story or a theory. The theory behind this one specific is that it was bearish. Okay, and in a bull market we expect Asian low to be taken first. Are we together? We expect Asian low to be swept first. Okay, for us to buy. Okay, so in my strategy, let me actually get rid of this first, this long tool. In my strategy, we wait for liquidity, support, then liquidity. Whenever you're buying, whenever you're selling, is liquidity, resistance, then liquidity again. So for today, let me actually delete this also. Nieleze vizuri. Now here, this is the Asian close. This is in saa 1:75 over here when I have kept my cursor. So what I expect seeing on a young Monday, on a young Tuesday, Wednesday, wherever the day is some intentional buys. Okay, some people to be lured into early buys because trade the Asian session has closed, and now the London session is getting is pre-open what London session. Okay, so what I expect is some bullish momentum, what I call some manipulation, some early buyers manipulation. Are we together? Bullish momentum, some 2 or 3 candlesticks, okay, to lure in early buyers. Okay, and ask yourself, where are these buyers putting the stop losses? These buyers who are buying over here, those bought over here during the Asian, those who bought over here, those who bought over here. Where are they putting the stop losses? They're putting the stop losses under previous 15-minute structure with a white dot over here. That explains this line, this red line. There is where majority of the people, or rather me as a trader, wants to buy early London session, will put my stop loss. I will put my stop loss over here because now I've seen Asian session has closed, Asian low has been taken. Now I want to take a trade. I will be among the early buyers and I'm going to be stopped out. Okay, so this is what I will see in the market: a very rapid drop to the downside, stopping these early buyers, stopping all those Asian buyers who are buying. Okay, to make matters simple and perfect, this is a resistance zone, or rather it is a support zone, a resistance zone which turned to a support. Okay, I'm expand here and see. This is a 15-minute structure, and you can see this area has a lot of reactions. This was a resistance, support, support, marked with this I don't know if you guys can see here, marked with this red or rather white dots. I guess in this is a highly reactive area. Imereact mara mingi sana, a lot of touches. Okay, now that is one thing we look at: early buyers. The second thing that I look, what am I saying? The first trap, actually we get three people who are getting trapped over here. Three guys who are getting trapped. The first guy is the early buyer, who are these guys. Okay, the second person who is getting trapped is this guy who is selling over here. Look at this. This is a very reactive area. Are selling over here, putting the stop losses above this area. Okay, above this area. Here are the stops. Here are the stops of those people who are selling. Okay, right there. They're putting the stop losses around this area. Okay, that's the second. The third person is whoever is seeing this zone as support, which is broken, because this was so intentional. Look at that. It broke below. Now somebody is waiting for retest to sell to this other area. Okay, which is valid but not for today. That's the third person. First person, early buyers. Okay, second person, this person was selling over here, putting the stop loss over here. This will be target when you're buying later on. The third person is whoever is seeing this as a broken support turning into resistance, waiting for the retest, selling down. Are we together? Najua nachanganisha kidogo nikiongea, but tuelewane tu, tuelewane. Haya, now after I've seen this liquidity sweep, this rapid, it actually happens with maybe a candlestick or two. Very big red candlestick downwards, we're leaving a very strong wick, stopping every early buyer. Okay, then what I wait for is a candlestick to close above the EMA, something like that. Let's say the EMA was moving this way. Where is this tool? Where are you? This one. Assuming now this is my EMA, like so. When it closes above the EMA like so, I take my trade, my long position over there, and target 1:3. That's my target over there. And actually, I can actually close partials over there and now hold to that area, or even to this area where stop losses were being kept. People who are selling over here are putting the stop loss just above that high. This shows you that the market moves from liquidity, bounces from liquidity to liquidity. Okay, now that this is our trade right there. Now if I can go to the charts just below, the same thing that I've explained. Okay, we look at the Asian session. Hapa nitang'oa kidogo. Look at this, we're getting sellers. Okay, meaning this area is highly liquidated. Which area? This area. Okay, this is a majority. Millions of stop losses are being kept by people who are selling the Asian session. Okay, ooh, the Asian session. No pun intended. Okay, this area full of stop losses for those who are selling. Okay, that will be a target when you're buying. Now let's zoom out and see in the 1 hour in the 1 hour structure we have a nice, we have a break of structure. This high broke above this high. Okay, protecting this low. Are we together? Higher high, higher low, higher high. Simple. This is a 1 hour structure. Now we zoom into the 15. I know my chart is so dirty, just bear with me. And this video to be as short as possible. Now first of all we look at support. Okay, because you're buying. Then liquidity. No. Liquidity, support, then liquidity. Liquidity, support, then liquidity for us to buy. Now we look for liquidity. Now if I was buying around this area, this area marked with white, this area, okay, if I was buying over here and if I was buying over here, where would I put my stop loss? Where would you put your stop loss? Where? Over here. Let me tell you, this is where I could put my stop loss. Why? Because it is a protected low. Okay, the structure makes me think it is protected, but it's not. That's a trap. This is where I could put my stop loss. Okay, this is where I could put my stop loss. And I hope YouTube pushes this video to most people to understand liquidity, structure, support, and resistance. It's easy, but also so frustrating. Okay, now this is the zone how we will put our stop loss, everyone. Okay, because first of all it's a strong low breaking above this other strong high. Okay, these people who are buying over here kept the stop loss over here. These people who are buying over here kept the stop loss over here. Now that is our liquidity target. So we expect if Asian low is taken, we also expect this area to be taken. And if you can see, as I said before, it is rapid. It was taken with, look at this. How many candlesticks? 3 candlesticks. Rapid, strong, and intentional candlesticks. Very fast, very rapid, not giving you a chance to close any trade. Okay, sweeping that liquidity, sweeping these early buyers over here, who are those who bought here, those who bought over here. At this, there's something I forgot. Over here, there's an order block. All those people who are buying on this order block had failed. The order block had failed. Okay, they were buying over there, putting the stop loss just below. Now, what we are on this Monday we're waiting for is for that liquidity to be swept. Then support, liquidity, support, because you're buying. We buy at support while we sell at resistance. Simple and easy. Liquidity, that's a tick. Okay, that's a tick on liquidity. Now support. Do we have support? Yes, we do have support. Look at this area. Support, resistant, resistant, or rather support. Sorry, support over here, and again. So you expect this area to support again. Price swept liquidity paused over here, and I'm going to show in the well, even in the 15 minutes inaonekana vizuri. Look at the pause. Look at this consolidation. Then a sweep of this consolidation. If you go in the 5 minutes time frame, let's actually go there. A minute. Perfect. If you go into the in the 5 minutes time frame, shows you the slowdown. Look at this, a consolidation, then a sweep, then an expansion to the upside. Okay, seen this slowdown over here. That's a slowdown, a very nice slowdown. What we expect to see, what we love seeing on a support area or on a resistance area. Tunaelewana hadi hapo? This is easy. Okay, so all I wait for, because I have my two boxes with a tick. First box over here, first box over here is liquidity. Okay, second box over here is support. If we have those two and we still have liquidity, which is our third rule, liquidity for those who are selling, the stop losses are above, or rather are at the Asian high. Okay, that's what we target. So all we wait for, if our timing is correct, which is around 12 noon, okay, we take the trade. We took the buy over here, stop loss 10 pips. Okay, stop loss 10 pips and TP 30 pips. And look at that, it actually went for higher TP levels, but we were content, and we 30 pips was good. 30 pips was good for a young Monday. So yeah, that was a trade I took last Monday, and I've explained it. So further details, I'm going to, if kuna kitu nimekosea, if kuna kitu nimemiss, I'll just rewatch the video, and I'm going to give another video. Easy. So see you guys to my next video. I wish you nothing but success in your trading. I wish you nothing but success in your whole life. Okay? Keep subscribing, keep sharing. See you. God bless you. Goodbye.